Oof, the lag is so really bad. But the initial placement though should hopefully it'll be fine. I mean, I say hopefully. We're on the Hong Kong server. It shouldn't be that bad. Burg can connect pretty well. So we are on the AlliedOP tournament in the semi-finals between Burg and Gaoke. Oh, the lag is pretty bad. Not sure whether these guys can find a compatible server actually. Matt, I said join in the second game, you fucking idiot. Oh no, call this lagging. Okay then. This is a no Superweapons game as well. Just jittering here and there. I mean, I try the Cali server, try the Hong Kong. I might do FC Asia just to try it out, but I think they want to play here. So this is Weapons Off in the best of 9. Gaoke beat Jake 4-0. Like straight up 4-0. Or is it 5-0? I forgot. It's a best of 7, I think. Yeah, best of 7, so it's 5-0 straight away. And then Burg beat Leo 5-3, or is it 4-3? I wouldn't want to play on this lag, man. Yeah, so Superweapons Off on this match. We're gonna see a lot of different strats here from the two different players. Burg obviously going Allied first. Gaoke going on Yuri. So very quick tech here from Gaoke. 3 miners going on radar. Burg is taking his time slowly on 3 miners as well. Not from the War Factory. Okay, there you go. There's the one from the War Factory. We've seen this a lot with Allied players going against Yuri here. They're going for the GI rush, GIV rush, which against 3 guys it's not going to do much. Not going to do much at all. It's not going to do anything. Oh, excuse me, not going to do anything at all. AFC is out. Burg's going to start building down pretty soon. Spirit here. Gaoke is probably gonna go. Gonna go second war hopefully, and then get a lab up. But the main thing with allies is that you want to tech up pretty fast here and get mirages up. Because there are no super weapons, you really can't get any brutes. 3 brutes out of the genetic mutator, so you want to get mirages up. Because mirages, they can't be detected by masterminds without the brutes. So you'll have to either micro them by force clicking them, or you need to build your own brutes. So that's where the cloning vats come out for the Yuri player. So the cloning vats coming out, and then you build the brutes. You get buy one get one free. So that'll give you a very heavy. That'll give you the brutes to basically ping out the mirages there. But we've also seen that the ally player heavily on the cheese. They're going Seal, AvY, Tanya AvY, just try to slow down the replay here while they tech up and try to build up their forces. We see the mirages now coming out for Burg. So Gaoke already has a mastermind in the lab out, already has a bunker prepped with a cat tank there for the mastermind. But the issue here now with Burg is that there is a mag now coming in. It's gonna be very hard to defend against, to actually go up against at all. You need a critical mass of mirages. You just go in there and then snipe one of them, all of them one by one. Once you get through that, then it'll be a lot easier to break the Yuri play down one by one. Oh, it's gonna get a miner. Okay, gets one miner out of it. Gets two miners out of it. That's absolutely worth it from Burg. Instead of going for the buildings, he went for the miner. I think he saw the definitely saw the Gatling bunker in there, so he didn't really go for it. Go for any of the buildings, went for two miners instead. It's pretty big. So Burg is gonna slowly walk down, play the ref down on the bottom edge. Those Harriers will be very good in taking out the mags. Yeah, just one shot from the area kills the mag instantly, so that's gonna be very big. I like to see an ore purifier out from Burg. Yeah, Gen is pretty useful as well. An ore purifier just basically gives you more 50% more cash for the allied player, which is gonna slowly tip the favor of the game into the allied player's hand here. So as a Yuri player, you generally don't want to let the allied player pick up or get to a stage where they have an ore purifier, they outproduce you and they out eco you at the same time. So the discs here are coming out for Gaoke. We're gonna see some GGI IVs coming out here from Burg pretty soon. Burg ready on two more factories, slowly building up to the right. And now the Tanya coming out. You need to be worried not to give an elite Gatling tank here out of nowhere. 4 more factories now for Gaoke. Is gonna start up producing Burg pretty soon. Both players are broke. Burg needs a ref down here pretty soon. He's on 4 minus 5 minus. 5 minus isn't enough. 5, 6. Okay, he's on 6. That's alright. Preferably you want to get 7 or 8 by this time. Or 5. He's on 8. Yeah, Gaoke's on 8 with the elite cat. It'll be hard for him to push here. Mirages are on the run. Will we get a mag? Yeah, that's a good micro from Gaoke right there. Taking out the Harrier. This lag is painful, man. Well, hopefully we'll sort it out. I'll try another tunnel after this. With this one now coming in. 2 mags there. Good positioning on the cliff there for Burg. They saw 1 Gatling tank. Those GGI IVs need to be coming like right now, so that they can do some damage. 4 isn't enough. He needs a lot more than that. But Burg is broke because he did take up with 6 miners, and if he loses his miners here, this will be pretty painful. He does have the patient missile up to defend. Yeah, this like is fucking painful. I'll change it after this because they're already halfway like into the game, 10 minutes in. Yeah, Burg does not want to lose his miners here. He needs to chrono them away immediately up to the upper level. Yeah, that's 2 miners gone. They take out the Gat though. If he takes out Gat here, so building a Harrier to take out the mag, that'll be big. Gaoke now grabbing the gems in the middle. Still on 4 factories, I believe. Yeah, still on 4 factories. Burgs keep putting out these paradrops everywhere. It is not doing him any good here. Just throwing away free units, giving out free promotions everywhere. The Mirages are really useful here, and the GGI IVs needs a lot more than 4 to do any kind of damage. The Mirages can just go straight in here and basically pop them one by one. But they only do good to the Mirages though. That elite cat is going to be very painful for him. So 2 mags isn't enough here for Gaoke. If they do go on in straight battle here, Gaoke will still probably win because of this disc. Burg is on the verge of growth. So is Gaoke actually, but Burg losing another miner here, not looking good for him. 2 miners gone now. This lag is pretty hard to play with. I'm gonna have to change the tunnel later. 2 miners down for Burg. He was doing well actually at the start here, but might be a little bit too much lag for him to deal with the micro. Yeah, Burg is using this to end it so we can have that second I should put different tunnel pretty a lot quicker. I wonder if we go okay. That's a smooth deploy. Looks like we have a match area. Yeah, but what's up, Jay? How you doing, man? Yeah, so second match here between Gaoke and Burg. Burg actually messaged me beforehand saying that this will be a quick match between both of them. Burg hasn't played in a couple of weeks and it is up against Gaoke. So now Gaoke going Allied, Burg going Yuri, so yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how did you get channel points and would you end the stream? Fuck no, man. Not right now. I mean, we're in a tournament match. I'm not gonna do that. I mean, if we're doing on a FFG or some shit like that, then I probably would. Yeah, so I'm interested to see how Gaoke will play this. Whether he'll go with the robot tank strat or go with the orb purifier. Obviously, orb. If I was allied here.
Not to what?
Not to what? Not to what? Obviously going the bring the ally player here, you want to tech out quickly, you want to get your mirages out, and you want to get the orb purifier out just to help you a little bit with the eco. I suppose ally ecos are so shit. Now Gaoke coming in with the GAI IFV here. It's gonna go for a 5 GIV rush and an early move here. Is he moving bottom right already? What? Okay, this is a strat we haven't seen before. He's going the long way around onto there. Bird sees the rush and brings out a couple lashes. I think gets there where the answer is not lashes. Okay, let's see whether he gets any value with this. Mag's not coming out. But the rushes now are pretty much useless with the mag now out. Oh, Gaoke is playing like a Yuri player here. This is interesting. Here comes the MCV deploy. That should be a cat I'm using that. Grizzlies are now coming in. Gaoke is on 2 minus here. So we'll see whether he get any worth from these from this rush here. Barrett comes out. He needs a Gatling tank in there. Their War Factory is gonna go down. Another Barrett comes out here for Burg. Should be a War Factory. Is they gonna come out Yuri clones here? I forgot whether Yuri clones need the need what kind of tech. That's the bunker in, which is really nice, but there's way too many GIIVs that to help deal with this. This is some amazing next level play here. 3 barracks right next to each other. Vertical GG. It is as easy as that. If you're Gaoke, of course. 2-0 to Gaoke. Now we're gonna swap over. Oh, wow, holy shit! Gaoke is putting on a fucking. He played like Yuri. Usually Yuri would play that and then put some psychic towers down. Gaoke's taking no chances here. Get this match out of the way and then he can play Legend in the final. Let's see what map Burg goes with here. DMZ. Only 1k points to time out. Ah, if you spent all your points, who are you gonna time out on? No one's talking in chat. Oh, are you gonna time out someone that's not talking in chat? Or do you just want to hear that thingy? Oh, by the way, Pav, did Matt send you the prize money already? I reminded him twice, like just now. Yep, Gaoke said okay. We're on to the third match. Gaoke so far taking out Burg very quickly here within half an hour. But Burg now going Allied. Allied is his preferred faction. He's a Allied and Yuri player. So he is still going with America. No Korea just yet. I don't think Korea is going to be any useful since the Harriers as Allied is good enough to take out the mags, right? So you see an army of a mag, 2 Gatling tanks, and a mastermind. What you need to do there on paper is you take out the lagging a bit. You take out the mag using the Harrier. You use Mirages to get rid of the Gats and the masterminds, and then the Harrier takes out the mag, and that should be pretty straightforward. But I mean, it is a bit hard to do it when you're just talking about it, and on the field is a lot different. Tiny bit of lag here. Not really tiny, it's fucking huge. Huge amount of lag. Those war factories are around. Gaoke was a bit late to capture that paradrap there. Oh, this lag is painful. Obviously having players from both China and America to play at the same time is a bit it's a bit uneventful for the lag. I'm not sure whether Gaoke is still playing from a internet cafe, but if he does, it is pretty might be affecting here. But anyways, AvY is not coming out again for Burg. He's gonna try the same 5 AvY rush. Should be going miners behind that. Gaoke now with a mag out really early. So no miner. Second miner comes out a bit later. He goes for the radar first. Taking out these buildings here. So 5 AvY rushes can be deadly. You just need to take out the right building for it. Airdrop now for both players coming in. First airdrop on the top right. We'll be able to garrison these buildings. Probably take out a paradrap in the radar if Gaoke doesn't pay attention here. Now we see the army coming in from Gaoke. A lot of Gatling tanks and 2 magnetrons here. Burg doesn't seem to be paying attention. He's trying to split around with the AvY. Takes out the power. So now Burg's low power. It's gonna be hard for Burg to come back from this. No AFC out yet either from Burg. Paradrap takes care of the war factory, forces the cell. Now the Paradrap is gonna take down the airport for Gaoke here. The radar goes down as well, so this is good from Burg. He's getting good work for the AvYs. He should be wary of the initial building. But he needs to pull back now, get an AFC up, get a radar for those, get a Harrier for those mags. Again, not really microing his units here, should be going around. If we're gonna use a miner to get rid of the AvYs. Another paradrap comes in here for Burg. But Burg is still low power, still hasn't built anything yet. He has the money to do it. Yeah, he can have free reign now on the barracks. He can try and spam a bunch of sentry guns, but he hasn't rebuilt his power yet. Meanwhile, Gaoke already rebuilt his war factory and his radar. Oh, look at that! GI getting a lot of work there, taking out the entire Gaoke's army. Gaoke does not paying attention there. Burg, what are you doing, man? Get a power plant up. Build a war factory instead. So now Gaoke without a paradrap. Burg, obviously America. If he gets an AFC out, he will have that double paradrap on his hand. But he needs a power plant first of all. Gaoke already on lab tech. with a get in a bunker. Protect that. There you go. That's a power plant. He needs to tech up now. With a get some mirages up.
There's only one
Yuri Prime comes out here. No cloning vets yet. Doesn't seem to be needing it at all. Well, masterminds are not coming out, so the right call here is for Burg to be taken up. But he seems to be going heavy on war factories. There's 3 war factories now. How is he going to deal with it? Is he going to dive in straight for the Yuri Prime? The mastermind is there though. But this is not how you play against Yuri. Just diving in, going 3 war factories, no tech at all. You need at least an AFC to deal with the mag and the Yuri Prime. Cells, this war factory, no, you got taken out by the Yuri Prime. Burg is just overloading. Okay, overload the mastermind. Gets rid of it, and he will be able to get rid of the Yuri Prime as well. Hopefully. Eventually. After the lag goes out, it stays out, but this coming out with Gaoke. Gaoke doesn't need everything here. He does have 1 war factory, a small base. Yeah, this lag is slightly painful. I'm not sure why. It was fine on Divide and Conquer, but seems to be taking a toll here a little bit. AvY should be coming out here for Burg. Burg has 5k. Might be a bit slow here. Patriot missiles are not coming out. Another Yuri Prime comes out. Pair drop near Gaoke's base. Gonna hopefully do some damage. AvY's not coming along the way. Patriot missile spam also coming out. Burg needs some tech here. He needs that AFC and the lab. Or get a robot center out and spam some robot things along the way. Yeah, exactly, J-Card. Going America with no AFC. I mean, you have that paragraph there, but a double paragraph will be a lot more deadlier. Elite plastic comes out. Burg needs a lot more micro and he needs tech. Where is the tech? 2 war factories now, 3 war factories now for Gaoke. Mastermind is there. And the Yuri Prime takes over and the Psychic Tower comes out. That should be GG from Burg right there. Overloads the Mastermind, takes down the Yuri Prime. The Yuri Prime is out of range. Psychic Tower goes down. But those discs will be able to clean up anything on the pitch here. That the elite plastic has taken over as well from the Yuri Prime. But the Yuri Prime is virtually useless. Power goes down. Yeah, Burg goes GG.
Player defeated.
That is 3-0 to Gaoke right there. In the semi-finals. The match that he played against Leo was amazing. He won a game that lasted about fucking 12 or 15 minutes against Leo. He just played a long game all the way throughout, but he's better as Allied against Yuri and against Gaoke especially. It's gonna be hard.
Player defeated.
Oh yeah. Burg DQ? Nah. That's not bad. My bad. Four nil. Gaoke 4-0. Gotta get a quicker read on that. Yo, Revo, what's up? Are you up at this time? What time is it for you? Like midday? Oh, we're really spawned in the same spots. That's better. Might lag over just a bit here, but no, we're bottom versus bottom here. Humidity is where I live, same as Singapore right now. Oh, it's 11 a.m. Okay. Oh yeah, we're directly opposite each other, right? It is almost midnight here where I am, so it should be midday where you are. Yeah, I mean, if you live in a country like where I am, you sweat almost every single day. I sweat every single day. I go down to the shops and I sweat. It's so hot and humid. Burg now going Yuri, Gaoke going as France. Where is he trying to base walk here? That barracks basement right at the front. 13-hour difference, about that. It is 11:58. 9 a.m. dry heat over here. Oh yeah, your air conditioner is gonna fix today. That's nice. Problem, man. Well, it is my own tournament that I'm running. So it is pretty neat to see here. GIIV rush once again. Both players seem to be doing it, but only Gaoke has been getting only Burg actually got some both out of it as well. So what is the target here for Gaoke? Should be the power. Slowing down a little bit. Burg should make a Gatling cannon here, not a lasher. Should be putting a Gatling cannon, Gatling tank here to put in the bunker instead of a lasher. Should be using the lasher to chase the IVs around. Yeah, because the Gat tank has a lot more range than the lasher. And does the rate of fire increases as well. I'm not sure if that was the choice here, but we saw the last time Gaoke played as Allied, he rushed Burg with the MCV move, along with the GIIV rush. Excuse me. And I just spam a bunch of sentries down and the barracks down there as well. Let me get a drink. Hold on. Excuse me, sorry. Yeah, so Gaoke is trying to keep Burg busy here while he builds up a couple of miners. Robot Center is now out. Robot Center is out, so we're gonna see a lot of robot tank spam here. Gaoke is probably gonna go maybe a couple more miners, maybe 1 or 2 refineries, and then spam out the robot tanks with about 4 or 5 warfighters at least. So immediately Burg walls up his MCV. Good choice here, but I like to see a little bit more tech out from Burg. I need a lab out early. The Burg hears that Gaoke has robot tanks now, so he should be putting a bunch of lashes to deal with the robot tanks. The robot tanks of course have a very good swarming ability, and it is a good pickup against Yuri. But they are extremely weak, and they do a lot of damage to tanks, but not to buildings. The Gaoke here with a split, going GIV, trying to take out the power on the left side. He's gonna take it. That pushes Burg away on low power. Gonna have to rebuild his power here. He hasn't expanded yet either, which is not a good thing to see. Gaoke already slowly expanding with his second war factory. And again, Burg leaving his base wide open for the second power plant. Second power plant here left right in the middle of the base where it was last time. And no Gatling cannons out yet. Another power at the exact same place there. No Gatling cannons either from Burg. And this robot tank army is slowly becoming a little more huge. Around 3 war factories now. So those robot tanks are gonna start outproducing anything Burg brings out. So he needs okay, 3rd war factory. He needs mags and he needs lashes here or Gatling tanks. Finally deals with the GIVs chasing around the side. Targeting them though, not a good idea. Okay, let's get it done. Loses 2 lashes in the making. So the solution here for Burg would be to go mags, lashes, and Gatling tanks. Obviously the max to lift the robot tanks up, because I think tanks will make quick work of it on the fly. Nice little split on the left side here by Gaoke. Yeah, we see how the robot tanks have a very good swarming capability. Now move them down left and right. They're going to be able to snipe a couple of tanks down the line. And they're not coming out. Not sure why. Probably get another MCV out. MCV out. Getting cannons will be very nice. Yeah, I'm not sure why he hasn't built any yet. He hasn't finished walling in his MCV either. So that's kind of a question mark for me at this point. But lab out now for Gaoke. He's gonna make mirages now. Lashes are trash, yeah. So he needs the lashes to deal with the grizzlies, and then the mags to lift up the robot tanks and the Gatling tanks here to take out the robot tanks. But this army coming in from Gaoke is gonna be a bit hard for Burg to deal with without any brutes. No brutes here, meaning that the mags can't pick them out straight away. Another MCV comes out here. But Burg seems to be going balls to the walls here, targeting these individual tanks here with the lashes. And it plays off. It would start from Burg defense at the forward push. Now he's spamming out the disc here. Yeah, bearing in mind Gaoke is France, so we are gonna see some cannons out in a bit. Burg totally forgot about that. So we see the base walk here slowly going forward. Burg is broke. He's gonna have to move his miners into the right side. Lab is out as well. On 5 war factories, so Burg is doing pretty decent here. Burg is doing really decent here. Move this war factory top right. MCV, sorry, to defend it. This spam here is very nice. But he needs to deny this base walk here, which he can't at the moment. He gave too much time for Burg to build up that GI anti-air army. So this is gonna be hard for Burg to counter. And the Harris as well, taking out the mag to one shot. Now we see the base walk from Gaoke. Burg needs to send at least like one disc along the side on a power plant, and then they're slowly going forward. Service depot, so we're gonna see another MCV out here for Burg, for Gaoke, sorry. Another MCV means that you're gonna build the cannons a lot quicker, and we're gonna lose like 3 mags. I wasn't paying attention. Gonna snipe the MCV, but he does have a service depot, so not a good trade there. It does slow him down with the cannon just a little bit, but his miners here are free open season. He needs to get that disc on the cannon immediately, and that's what he's going to do right here. The GGI IVs are out of position, so there you go. Disable the cannon and hitting the mag at the same time. GGI IVs are still out of position. Another MCV comes out here. But he has a couple of GGIVs right at the front as well. Nice spread down to the right side of the Burg. But realistically he is on a radius here. He can't move around this area, this box right here. Another cannon comes out. He should be getting the cannon instead of the Let's get a power inside the cannons here. But there's no power inside because you only base walk with barrels instead of cannons. Should be targeting the IVs here. Not sure what he's doing. The lashes target the IVs though, and gives out an elite IV in the process. This is not good here from Burg. And now a ton of more IVs coming in from Gaoke. Bear in mind, this is no super weapons. Gaoke hasn't built a ore purifier yet. But that should have been something he could have built long ago. Burg is barely hanging on here. He's built another base on the right side. But he is in a huge disadvantage here. Another MCV out for Gaoke. Gaoke has 2 MCVs now. Getting the gem this sword is a nice touch of money. What is he gonna do here? Elite Mirage coming on the side, taking out the lab and the slave miner as well. Also the cell, no more disc for Burg unless he chooses to rebuild it. No super weapons means no force shield either. And look at this, Gaoke slowly walking with the MCV. Gonna plop an MCV down there and the cannon is gonna come out straight away. Or he's gonna base walk a little bit further more. MCV, Burg MCV going top right. There's the cannon, gonna take out the war factory. I think Burg is just outmatched here as a whole. It's not a matter of ally versus Yuri. The fact that if Gaoke is Yuri just makes it a lot more worse for Burg. Takes out the cannon pretty easily. Mirage, Elite Mirage goes down. He needs to get out of range of the cannon though, or use the disc on the cannon. Gaoke does have way too much for Burg to deal with here. But Burg is still hanging on, he's not giving up just yet. The overpoweredness of Yuri still has a play here. Deploys the MCV top right. He's timing out the lashes here. Hoping to take out the cannons in the middle. Need to watch his miners though. But these miners are so fucking tanky, they can take out the IVs pretty quickly here. Yeah, there you go, 2 GG IVs down. And 0, none of the miners are dead here. We're trying to harass the miners on the bottom left. Psychic Tower comes out. Burg could use these miners to take care of the GGIVs. One miner goes down from Gaoke. Super Sour of Munich, yes. Because this is the if Super Weapons are on, Yuri will be way too overpowered. Because this is an ally versus Yuri tournament, we did turn on Super Weapons because it would balance it out just a little bit more. Cannon down the bottom left. Miner is taken, Burg's miner is taken down, but another elite IV comes out. This is be hard for Burg. Realistically, how Burg should break with Gaoke right here is to spam out a bunch of units, a combination of units, especially the mags and the Gatling tanks, just to deal with the GGIVs and the disc as well. But he is out of money. He doesn't have any lab. Doesn't have a lab. He's stuck on $12. This miners only have 3 miners working. Doesn't have any other miners working anyway. He does have a formidable army here on the left. She could do something, but without brutes, Mirages are pretty much a direct counter here to Yuri. Yeah, look at that Mirage army just sweeping through. Masterminds won't work here as well because unless Burg builds some brutes, you can't get through this. And look at how weak the mags are to the cannon. So bottom left army goes down for Burg, and the top right as well, and Burg calls GG. That was 4-0 in a best of 9 series. It is the first to 5 because of the best of 9. But Burg now going back to his trusty Allied. The first way he said it, as if I can't remember which was the first way I said it. It's Tiburon, yeah. So Burg top left, Gaoke bottom right, Yuri versus Allied. Superweapons off. Not T. Or Tib, not T. Tiburon. Tiburon. Yeah, I think Jala said it's Tiburon. With the tie, the TIE tie. Yeah, so to beat Allied, to beat Yuri as Allied, Superweapons off is not impossible as per many people think. You just need to know the proper counters to what Yuri has. So Masterminds, the direct counter is brutes. Mirages. If let's say the Yuri player does build a bunch of brutes, then you'll go hopefully a sniper, Great Britain to go along with it. Because the brutes will reveal the mirages pretty quickly, the masterminds will immediately mind control them. Yeah, true, Rebel, definitely true. So that's why we decided to turn them off, because of the, first of all, the infinite money that Yuri will have if they do have the genetic mutator and the grinder, and the fact that they can get free brutes out of thin air from the genetic mutator, which works wonders against Mirage tanks. So we turned them off just to balance it out, and so far it has been pretty balanced. If I show you the main bracket, we have 13 allied wins, 13 Yuri wins to 11 allied wins. So it is pretty even with Superweapons Off. If Superweapons are running, it will be a totally different ideal here. But Gaoke again sees the GIIV counter. Horrible tank control there from Burg. So these guys will immediately wipe out the GIIVs pretty quickly. So that rush is immediately thwarted. Bit of lag here. Burg already moved down to his second jam patch. Gaoke still has all of his miners on 1, yeah, now he's splitting them up. Second war factory, no radar out just yet. Going fast by the some. Was PG Yuri or was he allied? Robot tanks are not coming out from Burg, so this is a good pick. So Burg now gonna transition to robot tanks. Gaoke now building 3 war factories. I think he's gonna spam out the lashes here in a minute. Oh, I'm gonna go minus first. Not a bad choice. So Burg needs to up his production a little bit. Get a second war, yep. Get a second war, maybe a third, and then move his MCV down here again for another bit of coal patch there. Yep, now he's spamming the lasher. This is going pure anti-saw right here. 12 war factories and a bunch of lashers. And lashers are trash, but in big numbers, they are practically unstoppable. If you're a Soviet player, obviously you get the Desos to do the lashes, because most of Yuri tanks are glass cannons, they have very low health or very low armor. You want to be careful, the miners do a lot of damage to robot tanks. Burg now microing here. Okay, sending in his GIIV to take out the power. Nice move there, but the Gatling tanks will take care of that pretty easily. But he does like the power, slowing Gaoke down a little bit. No power for the radar either. Burg now, third war factory are spamming out the robot tanks here. Gaoke should be getting a lab out after he builds a couple more war factories. And then that way you'll keep hearing this can fly all the way through. So this is where the robot tanks are really useful, especially on this map. But Burg is gonna go in straight away. Horrible tank control there. You're not gonna win that fight, Burg. Not if you're trickling in or with the number of units you have there. This and Max will definitely come to this. But he needs Rocketeers and a bunch of Mirages as well. Or he needs a lot more robot tanks than that. Burg is trying to make use of the maneuverability here, but now the labs are from Gaoke. He's gonna spam the disc here, and you're gonna hear a disc in flight every 2 seconds. But Burg now will have to come up with the GGI IVs. 5 Wolf factories now. There's the IVs coming out. Five Wolf factories for 6 Wolf factories for Gaoke. He needs to get his robot tanks out of there. And micro these GGI IVs a little bit quicker. Robot tanks that are by themselves aren't that useless. It depends on the situation, on what situation you're in. Like right now, robot tanks that are pretty useless, but you'll need in a really big number of robot tanks, they do quite a bit of damage to, especially rhinos. Now we see the AvY coming out here from Gaoke. So it's gonna be building some boomers to go around the side here. Needs to be aware of his MCV and the robot center. That's definitely gonna this robot center is gonna be a target, most definitely. So Burg needs to be really careful here. Yo, Blast, what's up? You're definitely late to the party, but not as late though. It's been an hour and Gaoke is trashing Burg 4-0 right now. But Burg is holding his own. He needs a lot more GGI IVs than just that. 4 isn't enough to go up against 20 this. But he chooses to spam out the robot tanks here. He is broke. That's why he has expanded down with the lab as well. The boomers are not coming out. I want to see where the boomers will target. They'll probably target the robot center. If I was Burg, I would build another robot center immediately right next to the lab. Just so that you have a kind of backup. Building 2 robot centers against Yuri, it is not a big issue. That is actually a good idea that you'll probably find yourself doing quite a lot. This are now coming in. But the GGI IVs are keeping restricting them to the water itself. Nothing left. Another small robot tank going bottom right. Gaoke doesn't react to it just yet. Go get taken care of. Yep, you need a lot more GGI IVs than that. He's on 1 miner. Now Gaoke sees the swarm and he's gonna. Burg needs to get out of there. Burg needs to get the fuck out of there. And the tank control from Gaoke here might be a little bit too much for Burg to handle. The swarming capability is dwindled down by the number of lashes coming through. And Burg is gonna lose all of his robot tank army here. Maybe save a dozen, maybe. Dozen and a half. But it's not gonna be a lot here. And now Gaoke can make the counter push with his own lashes. There's the boomer going straight for the robot center. Oh, takes out the gap gen first. Yeah, when you keep hearing this in flight, it's way too much. The Mirages are not coming out. Mirages doing quite a bit of damage here. Now the Brutes are coming in as well to help. But a little bit too much here for Burg to handle. There you go. There's the Brutes that will reveal the Mirages and do a lot of damage there. And look at that fucking boomer range. Taking out the Patriot missile. And Burg did pretty well here, but it is Gaoke being way too good and having too much to handle here. Our purifier is out as well, giving 50% more cash. But realistically, he can't get out of this without a miracle here. Unless Gaoke straight up quits. Well, I'm surprised Burg didn't just build a lot like further away from the shoreline once he saw the naval yard. And it was pretty obvious what was coming out of the naval yard once it was built. So MCV goes down, Mirage is not coming out. Yeah, realistically it is a GG. So that is 5-0 to Gaoke.